This is Doug.
And Monster Puppet?
Yeah, and oh my god, you look like an old man. Yes, I do, kind of.
Yeah, with the sweater and the jacket.
Yeah, it's a little cold. Why is it that we consider dressing appropriately for the weather? Why do we consider that a mark of age?
I don't know. Maybe it's because you used the word appropriately.
Yes. So anyway.
So why are we doing this?
What do you mean? Why do we ever do it?
No. I can tell by the look in your eye you got an agenda.
Yes, I do. I do have an agenda. So our agenda,
as such,
is I don't know. I just felt like at our last one, it was so ornate that I had practiced and done all the special effects and stuff that I lost some of that kind of spontaneity. And so I just thought I wanted to do something really simple, you and me on the front porch, just to say hello and not do a big, complex special effects thing.
Yeah, that was a lot of work, even for me.
Yes, I know.
The effect where you threw me out the door and then I was there, that was amazing.
I think they figured out how we did it.
I don't know. I think they figured out the green screen, but I don't know if they know how you threw me out the window.
Yes. Anyway, so hello to the two of you who are here. It's down to one. Okay. Hi, whoever it is that's watching.
You shouldn't mention that. It just kind of kills you. There's look, thousands.
Yes.
Thousands of people. Oh my God. I didn't know you knew thousands of people.
Well, most of them are students.
Yeah. So. Do you have any shtick, or are we just gonna sit here?
No, I got shtick. I got plenty of shtick.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, so this guy goes to the library.
Uh-huh.
And he says, I'll have a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke.
What does the librarian say?
The librarian says, this is a library. This is a library. And he goes,
what does he say?
He goes, I'll have a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke.
God. So it's just going to be jokes, is it? Go ahead.
Okay, one more. So this guy is golfing. He's a good golfer, but the problem is that the really good clubs don't admit Jews.
Why wouldn't they admit Jews? Didn't they invent golf?
No, the Scottish did. So there are golf clubs that didn't admit Jews, and so this is one of them. And but he really wants to play there. So he changes his name, loses his accent.
Jews have accents? Okay, this is an old joke, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Back when Jews had accents and weren't allowed to join golf clubs.
Okay, so go on.
So he changes his name and he acts really like a Gentile. I don't know what Gentiles eat. He puts ham and cheese on mayonnaise and something like that.
Yeah, okay, really, really not Jewish.
Right. And so he goes to this club and he comes back and his wife says, you came home really early.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, I was kicked out of the club.
She goes, what does she I bet she asked something like, how does he know, right? Because we're leading to a punchline here. The setup has been too long already.
Oh my God, don't criticize a joke in the middle of my telling it. Because it kills it.
Go ahead, deliver the punchline.
Well, no, it's not funny. It wasn't funny anyway. Okay, come on. All right. So his wife says, how are you found out? How do they know you weren't Jewish? And he says, because I hit the ball into the water trap and the water's parted. Like Moses. Oh, look, passersby.
Hey, how you doing, passersby?
Hi. Okay. Okay, so
no more jokes. All right, that wasn't good.
I thought it was funny because it's like a pass.
No, I get the joke. I'm sure it just wowed them in 1950.
Okay, I'm wondering if people can hear the dog in the background.
I don't know.
Maybe Spike wants to come out. Hey, Spike, you want to come out? Here she comes. Here she comes. Come on out.
Okay, so the dog is out here with us. Okay, the dog is waving, all excited for some reason.
Anyway, so well, hello, Sarah and Stuart and Bam. This is so cool. Yeah, so I really didn't plan to tell jokes, but I'm kind of feeling like it.
Go ahead, give us another one.
All right, why don't we do the one? Oh, okay. Here's my favorite one. It's another Jewish joke.
Well, nobody was expecting anything else. It's very clear when you're in the mood to be all Jewish and stuff.
How come?
Well, it's something about your affect. You become very Shecky Green.
Oh, now who's an old man? Even I don't remember Shecky Green.
Yes, you do.
No, I've never heard of Shecky Green. I'm assuming he was some old Jewish comic.
He was, and you have heard of him.
No, I haven't. I'm learning this now. Tell me of Shecky Green.
He was an old Jewish comic. Got his start in vaudeville, then was on The Tonight Show.
And he made up this joke?
No.
Okay.
So go ahead.
All right, so these two Jews are in a bar.
Okay, always a good beginning, right? But wait, make it a temple, because there's that other character.
Okay, fine. These two Jews are in a temple, but it's not during services. They're just sitting there drinking at a bar-shaped object.
Okay.
And the first one is, hey, Laura. And the first one, oh, hi, Karen. And the first one is all, I'm having a problem. I'm really drinking because I'm sad. I'm sad because, I raised my son Jewish. My wife and I did. And got him bar mitzvahed and everything. And he just told me he's becoming a Christian.
Okay, guys, so for Jewish people, that's a really bad thing. Now, you Christians are like, oh my God, yay, he's saved. This is such a happy story. But for a Jewish parent, they're not happy at this. That's kind of an important thing to understand.
I think they got that from context clues.
Context clues.
Ooh. Okay. So anyway, so this guy is like, I'm feeling sad because my son became a Christian. The guy he's drinking with goes, funny you should mention that. Because as you know, we spent a lot of money to take him to a really good Hebrew school in Cedar Rapids, where it's a nice Hebrew school and it's not boring and anything.
Like the one was in Cedar Falls. Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Francis lost the faith.
Yes, he did.
Quite the opposite, really, of what you're supposed to happen in Hebrew school.
Hey, Jen. Anyway, funny you should mention that. We pay to this nice Hebrew school in Cedar Rapids,
which you should have sent Francis to.
Okay, and, don't comment on my parenting.
Okay, fine. Okay, boomer.
I'm not a boomer.
R2.
Okay. So, funny you should, we sent my kid to the Cedar Rapids, and my kid just wrote to me and said that he's becoming a Christian.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So you're saying, hi, Peggy. So you're saying that both of these people have kids who became Christians even though they were raised very Jewish. Because of the digressions and new people coming in, I thought I'd get them up to speed on the joke. Up to speed. You guys up to speed.
Okay, stop it. All right, so they say, well, I don't know. It can't be us. We need guidance. Let's talk to the rabbi. So they knock on the rabbi's joke. No, it isn't a Cedar Rapids joke. Cedar Rapids has a better temple than Cedar Falls does. So they knock on the rabbi's door. Rabbi opens the door and they say, Rabbi, we have a problem. We both did everything we could to raise our children Jewish, and both of them told us that they're becoming Christian.
Now the rabbi is going to say something.
They can't even see the microphone and you're still talking into it.
Yeah, look what it looks like. No, don't go there.
No, don't go there.
No. It's a microphone. That would have been really a video nasty, as Ellie would have said.
Right, it's a video nasty. Your imitation of Ellie sounds a lot like the Queen.
Yes, it does. She doesn't talk like that at all. If I could talk like her, I could make a living as a voice actress because her voice is the best you've ever heard.
Yes, it is. Ellie has a great voice. Anyway, so back to the joke. So they tell the rabbi their story.
And the rabbi says something.
Yes, the rabbi goes, funny you should... Oh, hi, Ryan. Funny you should mention that. I'm a rabbi. I know how to raise a Jewish child. My child grew up wanting to be a rabbi just like me. My son was such a good rabbi. My son taught people Judaism. He taught people how to be good and bad. He taught the Saturday school. My son was wonderful. And now he just told me he's a Christian.
Wow,
said the two guys.
Wow. That was the second guy saying wow.
Okay, so, but then the rabbi says, you shouldn't have talked to me about this. If you want guidance, we talk to God. So all three of them go and pray. Now, they didn't kneel and they didn't do this thing.
You just hit me in the face.
What was that hit in the face? I was doing the prayer motion that Christians do.
They don't hit their puppets in the face. I think that's a Christian commandment. Jesus said, hitteth not your puppet.
Jesus never said anything like that.
Okay, maybe it was Muhammad.
No, there's no religious figure who talks about puppet rights.
Well, there's one.
Who?
Puppetus. Puppetus is the god of puppets. Tell your joke, though.
I want to hear about Puppetus, the god of puppets.
Another time.
Dear Lord, you can't just drop in that there's a god of puppets named Puppetus and expect me to tell the joke.
You're so close to the end.
Okay. So they pray to God.
Don't hit me in the face.
Okay. So they pray to God.
Just don't even do that motion.
Okay. So they pray to God and they say, God, please tell us why we raised our children correctly.
Yeah, God doesn't want you to use bad grammar. Correctly.
Okay. They raised our children correctly and they became Christians. And then God says,
funny you should mention that. That was a good one. Yes, puppy says hello. Hi, yes, puppy. Is that like yes anding only in...
or is puppy my nickname? Yes, I think Peggy Grant is calling you Puppy, short for Monster Puppet. Hiya, Puppy.
Hey. I think she meant Spike, actually, not nicknaming me Puppy.
Hey, Spike, you want to say hello? Spike don't care. Spike's busy staring at cars. He's right there. He's like right out of shot.
Move the camera. They want to see the dog.
No, they want to look at me.
No, they don't. They want to see the dog.
Okay. Monster Puppet knows what you want more than me. There's Puppy. Hi, Spike. You're being live streamed.
Dogs are so interesting.
Anyway.
Oh, good. Everybody's commenting on the joke, whether they knew the punchline was coming and the length of the setup. Okay. Everybody's a crack.
Hey, before we go,
we're going already.
I think this wasn't meant to be a long one. This was just kind of sitting around.
Yeah, but you're into what kind of dog? They only care about the dog. That's what they care about. He's sitting nicely. What kind? He's a cavapoo.
Are you going to say that in your funny voice?
No, he is a cavapoo. You want to hear Don Adams saying the dog's name?
Yes. Cavapoo. That's a terrible Don Adams.
What, you can do better?
Yeah. Would you believe a cavapoo?
That was a decent Don Adams.
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Lynde and Groucho Marx talking about Doug's dog.
Where the hell did that come from?
Old man references. Yes. It's the jacket.
What? Oh, no, we should do modern references, things people know.
Okay.
Donald Trump, nope, no politics.
Okay. Stormy Daniels,
no sex.
Tommy Chong,
nope. First of all, it's a drug reference, and that's an outdated reference, too. Who do the kids like?
Evanescence?
No, not Evanescence.
I got it. What? Britney Spears?
No, that's kind of old. You don't know any modern cultural people.
And you do?
I do so. I know lots of modern people who we could imitate that the kids would know about?
Name 2.
Well, now I'm under pressure.
Okay, fine.
Hey, by the way, can you tell me? Not now, I'm in the middle of a Rothschild's.
What's a Rothschild's?
A wonderful butterscotch candy. So, what the hell, man? I want to know about Puppetus.
It's kind of a cliche, puppets having puppet religion. I mean, you aren't the first person to break this comedy ground.
Okay, that's fine. But I do, so let's assume that Puppetus is not going to be particularly creative or exciting. But we would, somebody's home. Is it Laurel? Is that Laurel? No, it's not Laurel.
Spike thinks it's Laurel. You guys look at Spike about to be disappointed.
Is it Laurel coming home?
No. This is a dog who is becoming sad. Denial. Maybe it is Laurel. Maybe now it's bargaining. If I sit really nicely, it will be Laurel. Rage. Your dog doesn't really do a good live cam.
Okay. Oh, now she's barking. She's barking at the non-Laurel. Okay, so tell me about Puppetus. Google
the word and.
Okay.
Bam! I'll save you the trouble. It's a conjunction.
Okay.
So, Puppetus is just the god of puppets. It's actually weird because Puppetus said that he was the only god of puppets, and he made every puppet say a prayer that began with, "Hear, O felt, Puppetus is one." So it was kind of a deal. And then it turned out that he had a son who had his powers and a ghost who had his powers, which contradicts the puppet is one thing.
It wasn't Laurel.
And so they said, well, it's 3 in 1. And then when puppets complained, they said it's kind of like Aquafresh. Aquafresh has both fluoride toothpaste, teeth whiteners, and breath fresheners, but it's still one toothpaste.
I think you're using Puppetus as a way of getting religious criticism into the show because it's a very thinly veiled reference.
Well, crucify me, why don't you?
Oh, okay. Well, thank you guys very much for coming to this little outdoor show.
The last time he did this in this place, it was his 56th birthday. Speaking of old man.
56 isn't old.
Well, it's relative.
Hey, you're getting up there. I think you're like 14 now.
Does that explain the acne?
Yes, it does. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm so glad you came here. I will work on my modern references at some point. And have a good day, everybody.